Alright, welcome back to another episode of Aoi Tori. Mary and I take another walk together that evening and end up back at the greenhouse. Everyone was seeing how much better you've gotten?
でもまだまだだから。
That's true, but at their current pace I think she'll do more than good enough by their real performance. That goes for me too?
リツくんはちゃんとできてるよ。
So I'm already pulling off cheesy but serious.
私はリツくんの演技好きだよ。
That like doesn't sound like it's coming from the same place of affection it was before. I'm really glad to hear that from you.
私ちょっとドキドキしてるかも。演じてる時。
Guess we added their pretend relationship to thank for that. Yep.
そうかも。
I do love it if that were the case, truly.
でも恋人ごっこんしすぎると演技もできなくなっちゃいそう。
Why is that?
だって意識しすぎるようになっちゃうと良くないんじゃない？
I've started to embrace my feelings for Mary, and it doesn't get in the way of my acting. It makes it more enjoyable, if anything. I think you'll be fine. You're already doing way better.
でもね、一つ不安なシーンがあるの。
I wonder what scene it could be as I wait for Mary to continue. It takes a moment, but she bashfully opens her mouth.
ラストのキスシーン。
That makes sense. And it's an incredibly vital scene. And last time we attempted it, Teresa said that Mary wasn't putting any emotion into her acting. You wanna practice? Being out with Mary, and the mood between us has me on edge. Not because I don't want you. I do. And I want to help her through her anxiety if possible.
お願いします。
Do you remember your lines?
それは大丈夫。
We'll start from May I ask, then.
うん。
Mary takes a half step closer to me. There's a tinge of sadness in her expression. She's in character. May I ask for one last selfish request? I get myself in character too and speak the first line.
お願い。
Mary follows the script with her performance. I would ask for a farewell gift.
いいよ。私にできることなら何でも言って。
Thank you. Then I asked for a kiss. Mary glances downward. That's a shame. She looked so shocked last time. I take her silence to mean you consent. She's still looking downward, so I place my hand on her cheek to point her up towards me. I lean in slowly. Though we don't actually kiss, I stop just in front of her. Mary looks so cute with her eyes closed that I found myself captivated. My heart is pounding so hard it takes me by surprise. I found myself about to actually kiss her, so I quickly pulled away. Mary opens her eyes. At this point, she's meant to start crying, but she looks more embarrassed than anything.
できたかな。
Mary stops acting and returns to normal. Definitely better than before, I do say.
私成長したのかも。
She must be especially happy about that, since as a vampire, she doesn't actually grow.
よし、明日も練習 頑張ろう。
Sure, I'll make this a success. Time stops for no one, for no reason. Day in, day out, we're consumed by practicing. Before we know it, we're on the eve of the performance. Oh! Tomorrow is the start of winter break. Most of the girls have plans to head home for the holidays, and our classroom is filled with all the excitement you do expect from the last day of term.
お客さん、そこそこ来てくれそうだよ、リツくん。
Maddie says, bright and cheerful. So I hear. A teacher just told me that our publicity is working.
そうそう、ミカコちゃんたちの口コミも効果あったみたい。
Word of mouth campaign.
見に行くつもりだって言ってくれてる友達の子、何人かいるって。
That's good to hear.
誰も見てくれる人のいない寂しすぎるお芝居というクリスマスの悲劇はとりあえず回避できそう。代わりに人前でやらかして盛大に赤っ恥をかく可能性も高まったんじゃない？
Here's Saya with her enthusiastic comment. Saya pops in, clapping Mary on the shoulder while smiling maliciously.
そういうプレッシャーになるようなこと言わないでよ、さよちゃん。ただでさえ実はもう今日は朝から緊張しまくってるんだから。
Yeah, it's all over your face.
実はも何もないわよね。本
Mary raises her hands to her cheeks in a panic.
当？いけないいけない。リラックスリラックス。平常心。
She takes several deep breaths. It's a childish, but again, incredibly cute. I really don't think you need to be so worried about this.
どうして？
Because most people are probably coming to see us rather than the play itself. Of course, some people would just be interested in the play, in theory at least. But I do wager a guess that most people are more interested in the who than the what. Mary Target, an immensely popular transfer student, is starring in a play she wrote herself. And I, unique in being the only male at the academy, am playing her love interest. That's more than noteworthy enough for our insular community here. I'm sure it would have drawn a much larger crowd if you do put the play on a couple of days earlier.
あんまり多すぎると、それを見ただけでプレッシャーで自滅しちゃいそうだよ。その時はやらかし自滅ショーとして客を楽しませたらいいじゃない。できないよ、そんな器用な真似。心配しないで。私が責任持って笑いが取れるように演出してあげる。本当？それなら安心だ。ってそんなわけないよ。
The way Mary's reacting to this is a pretty amusing little exchange. I think we do get a good reception if we put this on stage. That's, it's not the purpose here, though.
とにかくたくさんとは言えないにしても楽しみにしてくれているお客さんは確実にいるんだし。
Yes.
緊張しすぎるのは良くないけど、気の抜けた適当なお芝居を見せるわけにはいかないよ。頑張っていい舞台にしないと。
Quite right. We've come too far not to make this successful. And what's more,
午後のリハーサル気合い入れてやらないと。
I want Mary to create happy memories that will bring a smile to her face whenever she looks back on them. I really hope that's what this play will be for her. That afternoon at rehearsal, there are two main differences between what we've done so far and this. Firstly, we're going through all the scenes without stopping. Secondly, we're including special effects. Isn't that right, you damn stupid devil? The latter of these is the most important, because the devil's in charge of them. We managed to explain it away. It's getting help from someone we know.
それはとても雪の深いほの暗い夜のこと。一人の男の子がある大きなお屋敷の前に立っていました。空気まで凍りそうな寒さの中で、彼はただじっとお屋敷の窓を、そこから漏れる暖かな光を黙って見つめ続けます。このままでは凍え死んでしまいそうなのに、なぜか中へ声をかけて助けを求めようとする気配はありません。
The sound effect plays as Sakata goes through her narration, just as the script demanded. It would seem that the devil is taking this seriously, which is good, I guess. We'd be in trouble if it wasn't.
けれど、男の子が見つめる先、窓の向こう側には、このお屋敷に住む女の子の姿がありました。
I raise my head and look in the distance, through the window to where I can see Mary's face. At this point in the story, the vampire prince has sustained head injuries which have made him lose his memories, including knowledge of who he is. He isn't aware that he is different from other people, nor is he aware of his powers. That would be an interesting visual novel to play, honestly. However, his instincts make it clear that he is not to enter an abode without being invited in. So while he may be captivated by the light from within, all he can do is stare. That's what the scene is meant to show, according to Mary's explanation. That he can do things that would be considered normal by others. It's meant to be slightly heartrending, showing the grief that comes with being a vampire. Although, I think to myself, can we be sure what he's feeling is sadness? I don't think so. I know I wouldn't be. He would feel confused, captivated by the light, but finding himself unable to enter. But there would be more than that. The sight of Mary beyond the glass would have stolen his heart. Love at first sight.
窓の外、降り積もる雪をぼんやり眺めていた女の子は、じっとこちらを見つめる男の子の存在に気がつきます。そして不思議な胸の高鳴りを覚え、いても立ってもいられず、男の子を屋敷の中へと迎え入れようと部屋を飛び出していくのでした。そう、すべての物語はここから始まったのです。すごく良かったと思います。
You make a great narrator, Akari. Akari says excitedly after we finish the scene.
二人が見つめ合うシーン、ほとんどセリフがないのに、なんだかすごくドキドキしました。やっぱり演出が入ると全然臨場感が違いますね。
Yeah, they do. The devil's special effects were superb. I do think the sound effects were a little on the loud side, but the timing was perfect. It helped ensure we moved along at a steady rhythm. It pains me to admit it, but it was a job well done. I'm still curious about how exactly it all works though. No doubt I'll be getting an unwanted call later on, so I can just ask them.
私もかなりドキドキした。シーンを書き直したの本当に良かったのかなってずっと不安だったんだけど、ああ、これで良かったんだって思えた。
Me too. Maddie's initial idea had been for the main girl to fight me collapsed in front of her door, and then get her sister, Saya, and maid Akari, to help carry me inside. However, after giving it much more thought, Shizu decided that two main characters needed more interaction in their first meeting, and rewrote the script to that extent. Now Mary comes flying out of the mansion and, without hesitation, invites a man who looks like he's about to drop dead inside. I'm overcome with relief and thank her. Then the moment I step inside, I collapse. The following events play out as they did originally, but this is definitely a more impactful opening.
そうね。でも、ちょっと驚いたわ。
Saya miles what it's like as she looks over at me. Why what?
リツにあんな演技ができるなんてね。今までの稽古とは段違いに雰囲気があったじゃない。
Does that get you hot and bothered? It was? I can't say it felt different to me. In none of our rehearsals have I ever felt like I was doing anything more than what I thought I could. Maybe that started to look different to others?
うん、びっくりした。あれ、リツくん、いつから魅了の力を使えるようになったんだろうって、ちょっと錯覚しそうになっちゃったくらいだもん。
Haha, I haven't. And it made it become a girl with those superpowers with Borkan anyway.
何か心境の変化でもあったわけ？
She's already charmed by you, dude. Nothing in particular. If I had to say, then maybe...
言えば。
Maybe Mary's vast improvement has had an effect on me too.
いわゆる相乗効果？
Yeah. If anything, my feelings for her have gotten stronger, which makes it easier to get into character. Also, we have special effects now. That probably makes things seem different.
あ、それは確実にある。やっぱり気分が違うよ。
I don't like complimenting the devil, but the truth is the truth.
さて、じゃあこの勢いで次のシーンも行ってみよう。
Mary skips off towards the location for the next scene. Akari follows her, and I make to do the same, and Saya tugs on my sleeve.
ねえリツ。
Hmm? What's up?
あなた、メアリーのことが好きなの？
Yes? Saya's tone makes her words sound more like a statement than a question.
即座に否定しないということはやっぱりそうなのね。
Yep, pretty impressive you figured it out.
まあ、なんとなくだけど、最近リツがメアリーを見る目、ちょっとそういう色があるなと思って。
You're sharp, I'll give you that. I do find myself being captivated by her, even beyond the act. Not that I'm forgetting about the play here. What do you think Mary feels? Saya?
言わないわ。
Damn it. Why not?
そのくらいのこと、分かりなさいってこと。
You could at least give me your opinion. You're my sister.
まあ、せいぜい頑張りなさいな、お兄ちゃん。
Thanks. Oh, you're being supportive. That's a surprise.
別に、ことの顛末を見届けるのが面白そうってだけよ。それに、リツがどこの誰を好きになろうがどうしようが、私にとってリツはリツだし。
Thank you.
そうそう。もし見事振られた暁には、私のところへ来るといいわ。
You do comfort me?
ええ。モテる語彙の限りを尽くして、甘い声で、こっぴどくなじってあげる。こう見えて私、人の傷口に塩をすり込んだり、とどめを刺したりするの。結構得意なのよ。
Awesome. I'll be waiting with my pants down. That's comforting in a different way.
でしょその時は遠慮せずにいらっしゃい。
I will. Thanks, Saya. There's a certain warmth hidden behind Saya's malicious words. For some reason, it's relieving to hear.
どういたしまして。
She raises a hand briefly without turning around and begins to walk away.
まったく、猫の子を拾ってくるのとはわけが違うのよ。こんなどこの誰ともわからない人間、しかも男をこの家に入れるなんて、本当に何を考えているの？でも放っておくというわけにもいかないわ。はい、今日の天気では間違いなく凍え死んでしまうかと。家の前で人が死んだなんて噂されるのは姉さんだって不本意でしょ。はあ、しょうがないわね。いいわ、とりあえずは受け入れるけど。
やったー。
でも意識が戻ったらなるべく早く叩き出すのよ。いいわね。
I'm lying on the bed, acting unconscious as the girls act out the scene. The exchange between Mary's character and Saya's character with the protagonist's older sister is rather thorny. The siblings are of the antagonistic sort, rather than being friendly. On the other hand, the maid that Akari is playing is the protagonist's friend. All I have to do for this scene is lie here, which is about as easy as it gets. Obviously, since I'm meant to be unconscious, I can't open my eyes. It's unfortunate that I just have to listen to the acting and can't observe it for myself.
じゃあ私はもう休むから。くれぐれもその男をこの部屋から出さないようにね。わかりました。おやすみなさい、姉さん。おやすみなさいませ。
I hear a snort and footsteps as Saya leaves the set.
やれやれだよ。姉さんにも困ったものだよね。
I know, right? Even in an act.
行き倒れさんを放り出せなんて。仕方がありません。そういうご気性の方ですから。それに、いえ。なに？あなたと私の間で遠慮なんかなしっていつも言っているでしょ。姉君が警戒なさるお気持ちはわからないでもありません。一体何者なのでしょうね、この方。見た目だけじゃ何とも言えないよね。服をすべて脱がせて持ち物などを調べてみるというのはいかがでしょう。ダメダメ、そんなの絶対ダメだよ。起きたら直接本人に聞いてみれば済むことなんだから。わかりました。どうしました？倒れる直前に一瞬だけ目があったんだけど、多分悪い人じゃないと思うんだよね、この人。つまり顔が好みなんですね。否定できない。よろしいのではないでしょうか。まるで浮いた話のなかったお嬢様にそんな相手が存在しうるのだと分かっただけでも、メイドの私としては感無量です。さて、それでは私もそろそろ自分の部屋に戻って休ませていただきますね。一緒についていてくれないの？勤務時間外でございます、お嬢様。おやすみなさいませ。白状者。
I hear footsteps as Akari leaves, and then a faint warmth visits my hand.
大丈夫だよ。私はずっとそばについてるからね。なんて言っても今は聞こえてないか。 早く良くなりますように。違う。ごめんなさい。
Die.
周りのことは何も気にしなくていいから、ゆっくり休んでね。
Man, its voice is so comforting, I feel like I really could fall asleep. And so I did, unfortunately. And now I'm... Who
メア
brought me
リー
here?
さん、びっくりするくらいいい感じになったね。
Yeah. Risa whispers to me as we're moving between scenes.
初めはどうなることかと思ったけど、演技にぐっと雰囲気が出てきた。
You should be telling her that, not me.
そうだね。でもかえってプレッシャーになったらいけないから。
Ah, that's a good point.
本番が終わったらたっぷり褒めてあげようかな。
Please do so.
それとリツくんもとっても良くなった。
I have? All I did was lie there.
ここまでの練習全体を通しての話だよ。もちろん今の寝姿もとても色っぽくて良かったと思うけどね。
Thanks. Seductive, that's a compliment, I think.
でも本番では手くらい握り返してもいいと思うよ。
Huh?
寝ている時でも反射的にそれくらいすることはあるでしょ。不自然じゃないよ。それに
Lisa's eyes narrow as she flashes me a suggestive grin. What?
リツくん、メアリーさんのこと好きなんでしょ。
Fucking hell. You figured it out?
わかりますとも。
First Sayo and now Risa? I guess it's more obvious than I realized. At this rate, Akane's gonna figure it out too.
当然です。
Akane suddenly appears behind me. I was certain she'd already headed up with Mari and Saya, but I was wrong.
リサ先生のおっしゃる通り、手を握り返すくらいのことは約束として許されると思いますよ。
Okay, but what about Risa liking Mari for real though?
そうだね。役を演じるというより役に乗じるくらいのつもりでいいんじゃないかな。きっとその方がもっとメアリーさんの可愛いところを引き出せると思う。
Take advantage of it, huh? That just sounds unfair enough to make me hesitate. Although, now that I think about it, you could say that choosing Mary to play the lead was taking advantage of the role too. I'll consider it.
そうしてみて。それにしても
Risa looks around and smiles.
この劇を大勢に見てもらえないのはやっぱりちょっと残念だよね。
If only somebody had the camera or something.
そうですね。時期が時期だけに仕方がないとはいえ。
Though, given the style of play we're putting on, it would get a lot harder if we had to hard around a massive audience. Given how practical our performance is going to be, what with moving between rooms at each scene, that's a tight limit to how many people we can have watch this and still be successful. Will the audience have to move too while you guys perform? Because of that, our presumably small audience isn't such a bad thing, maybe then.
そうだね。せめて
about the
見に
movie.
来てくれた人が価値ある時間だったと思ってくれるように
But that's
精一杯頑張ろう。はい。
We continue to rehearse, everything going favorably. I've been doing as Risa suggested and become more active participant in my role. Mary's acting has improved even further, to the point that we all think the live show will be a success. However,
ごめん。やっぱダメ。
what? It's right at the final kiss scene. Oh, just as I lean in and lock eyes with her, that Mary self-destructs with embarrassment.
ちょっと、ここまで来てなんで今さらしくじるのよ。なんかね、なんか、リツくんの演技が良すぎて、急に照れが来たっていうか。自分でも情けないよ。なんでこう極端なんだろう、私。まあまあ、そういうこともあるよ。
You can't get so caught up in these things, Mary.
リツ先輩の言う通りですよ。ある意味、リハーサルは失敗するためにあるとも言えるしね。
Mary obviously still looks depressed. Everything was going so well that it's probably come as a shock to her. I couldn't even guess how she's feeling, but on the other hand, I'm sort of happy about it. If she's embarrassed, then that just means she's all the more naturally aware of me.
で、どうするの？もう一度このシーンをやるの？結構いい時間になってるけど。そうね。どうする？メアリーさん次第だけど。すみません。今日はここまでにしてもいいですか
？Risa attempts to encourage Mary, but she just feebly shakes her head.
今の気持ちでやり直しても、また失敗しそうな気がして。少し間を置いて、リセットした方がいいかもしれませんね。そうは言っても、明日が本番なのよ。
She knows that, Saya.
まあそうね。本番さえうまくやれるなら何も問題はないのだし。本番でやらかすのもそれはそれで面白いかも。
A mischievous smile on her face, Saya spins around and heads out of the chapel.
さすがにみんな疲れたでしょ？戻りましょうか。そうね。お茶の一杯も飲みたいところだわ。はい、すぐ準備します。
Saya takes the lead as everyone walks out. Let's go, Mary. I pat Mary in the shoulder as she stands there, silent.
ごめんね、リツくん。せっかく頑張ってくれてるのに、私が台無しにしちゃって。
I already told you not to worry so much. I'm sure it'll be alright on the night.
ねえ、リツくん。
I make to leave too, but Mary tugs on my sleeve. What's up?
後で、お夕飯の後でいいから、ちょっと付き合ってくれる？
Sure. I nod and agree as Mary gives me a clinging gaze. After dinner, I've come to the greenhouse as I arranged to with Mary, but I don't see her anywhere. You hear, Mary? I started to think that she hasn't arrived yet.
ここだよ、リツくん。
I hear a voice from overhead. She's flying again, huh?
動かないで。
Mary stops me right before I can.
そのまま、そのまま。
Okay. Mary, what is this? I feel her place her hands on my shoulders. They're warm, like basking in the sun.
ちょっと、リツくんとお話ししたいなって思って。
Oh, I thought you might have wanted to practice that scene again.
それもしたいはしたいんだけど、その前に心の整理をしておかないと同じことの繰り返しになりそうだから。
Right, so what is it? If she just wants to talk, we could do that face to face like normal. Unless there's a reason she can't look right at me, or even that she doesn't want me looking at her.
懺悔だよ。
You do?
うん。私は悪いことをしました。神様ごめんなさいっていうあれ。
Gotcha. This is nothing new to me. My priest training has taught me all about it. Even so, she's going to confess to me. Are you still bent up over messing up earlier? Because if so...
違うよ。そうじゃなく。うん。まあ、原因という意味ではそうなんだけど。
Okay.
とにかく、聞くだけ聞いてもらえないかな。
Of course I can. I nod and speak the words I was trained to. The sins I confess to here will not be spoken of elsewhere.
ありがとう。
However, I might judge thee in my mind. Mary sighs in relief.
私は罪を犯しました。正確には罪を犯そうとしてしまいました。これからまた懲りずに犯そうとするかもしれません。
I remained silent, just letting Mary in air.
私の罪はまず吸血鬼であること。存在そのものが罪深いのに、あろうことか私は人間の男の子を好きになってしまいました。
I immediately understand what she means and almost found myself moving, though I managed to hold on somehow. For now, I just have to listen to her.
吸血鬼が個人として人を愛するなんて許されることではありません。もちろんそれを誰にも告げないただの片思いなら構わないのでしょう。ただ私はそれでは満たされそうにないのです。相手にも私のことを好きになってもらいたいとそう思ってしまったのです。でもそうなったらその男の子はきっと幸せにはなれません。私は吸血鬼で永劫の夜を行くもので、彼をその暗い世界に引きずり込んではならないのです。
I can feel the suffering starting to seep into her voice. And it's not just because she's emotional. It's because being a vampire causes her body to eat away at itself whenever she prays to God.
たとえ優しい彼が許してくれても、共に闇の世界で隣にいると言ってくれたとしても、私自身がそれを許してはいけない。
Mary splatters. This is just like when she prayed in the chapel. There might be blood again.
だからこの気持ちは、私の恋は決して知られてはいけないのです。
Mary sighs. That was a long confession. Tradition dictates that I tell her that God forgives all at this point. I should praise her for having the courage to confess to her sins. But instead, I don't think that's a sin. I tell her this. I hear her gulp behind me. No matter your birth, your history, or even sins you've actually committed, liking someone, loving them, caring, that is never a sin. I'm not acting as a proxy for God here. These are my own words. There's nothing for you to confess to. I mean, there's no way a guy wouldn't be overjoyed if a girl like you fell in love with him.
リツくん、もしかして。
Mary's voice trembles in surprise. Of course it does. I like you, Mary. So I'm really happy right now. I had hoped that the reason Mary hesitated during the kiss scene was because her feelings for me had surpassed what was written in the script. And now she's just said as much. It's a confession, but a feeling's not sin.
いいの？リツくん。私、吸血鬼なんだよ。
I know.
見た目はちっちゃいけど、100年近く生きてきたおばあちゃんなんだよ。
Yep.
じゃあ、本当に、私、リツくんのこと、好きになってもいいの？リツくんも、私のこと好きになってくれるの？
I am. I answer each time without hesitation.
ありがとう、リツくん。
Mary's warmth suddenly disappears from my shoulders. Mary? Should I be turning around now? I think to myself, but the moment I do...
リツくん。
Mary hangs over my head as she places her lips on mine. It's just a soft, gentle touch. A kiss that seems almost formal. But it's warm. Almost like I can feel her kindness flowing through the heat of her lips.
リツくん、好き。
Mary gently embraces my head as she lets out a glossy sigh. Her soft chest presses against me, allowing me to hear the beating of her heart. It's a vampire's, but it sounds no different from a human's. For some reason, that brings me immense relief. It's now the first day of winter break, which also makes it the day of the play. The academy has become devoid of life overnight. It was never bustling with life, admittedly, but now you can feel the difference in the air.
予想はしてたけど、ずいぶんガランとして寂しい感じになっちゃうんだね。
We're on the way back from a walk when Mary sighs and says this. The holidays are always like this. It's never particularly bothered me, though I will admit it feels a tinge lonelier.
ああ、でもここに対してガランはあんまり適当じゃなかったかな。
Why not? I thought it was quite a metaphor for how desolate it is around here.
ほら、ガランってもともとは仏教の言葉だから、一応。
Oh, right. There are tons of other words and things that are biblical in origin, though. People use them all the time without knowing that. It's not unusual.
そういう国なのにクリスマスに親しむってやっぱりちょっと面白い。むしろそういう国だからクリスマスにも親しむなのかもしれないけど。
You're probably right. It's not very principled, is it?
リツくんの口から聞くとちょっと意味深な言葉に聞こえるね。
I don't think you'd be wrong to read into it either. Japan is actually rather open-minded when it comes to customs. At least I believe it's a place where we both fret over intricacies while also being surprisingly magnanimous in places. If I had to sum it up, I'd just say we're all a bunch of hedonists.
あっさり肯定された。
The truth is the truth.
リツくんって時々、ちょいちょいすごいよね。100年近く生きてきた私よりもむしろ達観してる感じ。
You think so?
そうだよ。
If I had to say, you're the more surprising one. You've lived so long, but your mentality still matches your appearance. I never get the impression that she could be that old when I talk to her. It definitely doesn't feel like she's several times my age.
それ、私の精神年齢がお子様のまま成長してないってこと？
From time to time, yes. Did I offend you?
全然。自分でも私まだまだお子様だなって思うことあるし。
Maddie's eyes narrow as she turns to look out the window.
変な感覚に思えるかもしれないけど、時間で追い越せない相手っていると思う。
Huh? What does she mean?
昔、自分がまだ本当に小さな子供だった頃に出会った大人とか、今となっては当時のその人より自分の方が年上になってるわけ。まあ、私より年上って人自体もうそうそういないんだけど。
Maddie smiles bitterly.
だけどね、いくら年を重ねてもあの人よりも年上になった気がしない。そういう人ってやっぱりいると思わない？
I haven't lived nearly as long as you, so I can only really imagine it. I get what you mean, I think. It's like how your parents will always be your parents. That with you, the saying the child is father to the man comes to mind.
そうだね。まあほら、そういうわけで私としては、
You've already taken since yesterday.
リツくん相手だと、たとえあと100年経っても年上のお姉さんのポジションにはなれないような気がしちゃう。
Yeah, honestly, I can't see it either. As far as I'm concerned, Mary will always be a girl to me.
でもね、
Mary's voice suddenly takes on a hue of shyness.
そんな私でもやっぱりちょっとは成長というか変われる部分もあったんだなって劇をやってみて思ったよ。だからリツくんが私を主役に選んでくれたこと、今はすごく感謝してる。
I'm glad to hear you say that. Honestly, that decision only came from my desire to see Mary playing the part. But if, as an end result, Mary's gotten something out of this too, then that's more than I could ask for.
この年になってようやく本当の意味で分かってきた気がするの。自分自身のこと。劇がきちんとうまくいくかどうかはもちろんやってみないとわからないけど、もう結果とは関係なく私やってみてよかったって思ってる。
Maddie smiles bashfully, then looks at me in excitement.
だからあらかじめお礼を言わせて。全部リツくんのおかげだよ。ありがとう。
My heart skips a beat as Mary squeezes down on my hand. Mary's an excitedly cute girl by nature, but today is like she's more captivating than ever before. I'll need to make sure I don't end up so taken by her that I forget my lines in the middle of the plane. I'm sure it'll all go fine. You just have to believe in yourself. I squeeze on Mary's hand in return as I give her a firm nod.
あ、リツくん、 今のはちょっと神父様らしい感じだったよ。
If I don't play the part at Christmas time, then when am I going to?
いいね。じゃあせっかくだから2人で一緒に成功をお祈りしよう。
Addie brings her hands together in front of her face and shuts her eyes. I quickly follow suit. Are our prayers were heard, or all our practicing paid off? As the live performance of our play seems to be proceeding without a hitch. Wow.
ちょっと出歩かせないでって言ったでしょ。聞いてなかったの？ええ、姉さん。確かにしかとそのようにお聞きしました。けれど姉さんはこうもおっしゃったはずです。できるだけ早く出て行ってもらいなさいと。ならそのまま出て行かせなさい。どうしてあなたたちがついてうろうろ近所を散歩して回るのよ。恐れながらそれはお医者のヘンリー先生のお言いつけでございます、お嬢様。ヘンリー先生の？ええ、今の彼は軽い記憶混乱に陥っているようだから、まずはリハビリを兼ねて近所の散歩から始めなさいと。記憶を取り戻すまでは一人にしておくのは危険が大きいとも。姉さんだって我が家が客人を見捨てたなどと不名誉な噂が立つのは望むところではないでしょ。ああ、もう分かったわよ。認めて受け入れればいいんでしょ。その代わりあなたの責任で恥ずかしくないように面倒見てちょうだい。あんなみっともないボロではなく、仕立て屋を呼んできちんとした服を着せて。ああ、確かにさすがは姉さん、その通りだわ。うかつでした。明日にでも仕立て屋さんをお呼びしないと。朝一番で来ていただけるように手配いたします。そうよ、客人として扱うならそのように体面を整えなさい。いいわね。やった、計画通り。うまくいきましたね。ええ、これで大腕を振ってもてなせるわ。清掃した彼を見たらきっと姉さんびっくりすると思う。そうですね、私も楽しみです。
The play proceeds through a scene change.
ご感想は、姉さん
I'm terribly sorry that our introductions are so delayed. I'm truly grateful to be welcomed into your home, though I must apologize if I caused any inconvenience. I kneel by Sarah's feet as she stands there stiff as a board and plant a kiss on the back of her hand.
とんでもない。あなた様のような客人を迎えることができて、こちらこそ光栄の限りです。どうぞ我が家だと思って存分におくつろぎくださいな。
Thank you very much. Am I to believe it was your idea to bestow me with these wonderful clothes, ma'am? How is one supposed to think such kindness? Surely words alone will not do. I realize this may be considered improper, but with your permission, I would thus embrace you truly.
それはちょっと。それでは私用事がありますので、これにて失礼します。
Uh, what was that about? Perhaps I offended her in some way?
違う違う、逆よ逆。姉さん、あなたのことをとっても気に入ったんだと思うわ。
She is? I hope you're right.
間違いありません。それにしても。
Yes?
いえ、なんでもありません。それよりお嬢様、明日の外出はお二人だけでお願いします。え？どうして？明日はもともと宿下がりをいただいておりますので。あ、そっか、そうだったね。ご両親によろしく。はい、そういうわけですから、お嬢様のことよろしくお願い申し上げます。いろいろご面倒をおかけすることと思いますが、どうか広い心でお見捨てなきよう。
Certainly, Madame Nayad.
いや、どう考えても私が面倒を見るんだよ。
Haven't got a set of audience discussing us all to act better than we ever have before. The devil's special effects are all working perfectly too. It almost makes me want to take up stage acting as a profession. At the very least, I know that I'm enjoying this moment. Our actors and audience are joined as one through the stage. And now it's time for the climax of the show. My character has finally remembered that he's the vampire prince and has pleaded with Mary to come with him back to the darkness. She worries over it, only to ultimately turn him down, leading to this heart-wrenching scene of separation. Have you reached a decision? I asked calmly to Mary, who is now down in prayer, her back to me.
ええ。
Mary stands up and turns to face me. We both find ourselves walking up to each other. We stare deep into each other's eyes, exchanging no words. Mary throughout the scene to focus on our physical acting rather than an exchange of words. We spent quite a while in practice fussing over the particulars of our gestures and pacing. We're two slowly lean in towards each other, and at the point where we can feel each other's breath, Mary is to shake her head. Then she'll begin to cry as she apologizes for not being able to go with me. Our parting exchange is to be kept brief. I'm to hug her close, kiss her gently to keep us a lasting memory, and then leave, according to the script. The tears shine brilliantly as they flow from her eyes. She's even been able to make herself cry with any particular success during practice. So the plan was to hide some eye drops up her sleeve. It seems she hasn't had to use them, however. Oh. Strangely though, Mary's expression is not of sadness, but of joy. And then her head moves, not side to side, but up and down in a nod. This isn't how the script goes. Does that mean?
あなたと一緒に行くわ。どこまでも。どこまでも。
Her words come like the sun bursting through the clouds. Mary kisses me, but not as an act. Whoa. Whoa! I can't just stand here and do nothing. I wrap my arms tight around her slender body and kiss her back. And then, at this where all planned, the majestic chiming of bells rings out as white confetti falls like snow around us. The audience hype levels are going through the roof. kill it. There we go. Killed a heavenly or hellish, rather, exhibit of special effects. Thank you. I'll never leave your side. That I swear.
お礼を言うのは私の方。本当はずっと待っていたんだと思う。私をここから連れ出してくれる人を。
Mary gently smiles as she stares at me through clouded eyes.
好きよ。あなたが。
My heart feels like it's about to explode. Before I know it, it's my turn to press my lips against Mary's. Hey. Oh, 8 out of 14. A Mary's story. So this is what feels like to relax after a job well done. Mary came to my room after breakfast and instantly made herself at home.
リツくん、この本、上下巻じゃなくて上中下巻？
Yeah, isn't it with the others?
なかったと思うけど。
Books are strewn all over the bed, surrounding the place she's sitting. She brought her periodicals, novels, manga, how-tos, and even plays with her. And it showed no signs of going back to her own room. I'm currently taking up most of the bed, so I shuffle over to the edge to get a better look at what she's doing.
ねえ、困るよ。続きが気になる。
Sorry, I'll take a look for it later. Nettie collapses forward, groaning and wriggling around. She doesn't care a bit about how messy her hair and clothes are getting. This goes shorter than relaxed, I think, into the realm of lazy. Though Saya wasn't much better. The moment she was done with the breakfast, she said she was going back to sleep and left.
仕方ない。他の世のか。
Nettie picks up a random book and starts flipping through it. Apparently it's not interesting enough to pull her in, as she's soon stippling a yawn. She then sets herself like a resting cat. It's kind of funny. Yeah.
何？どうしたのリツくん？
Noticing me giggling, Mary turns her eyes, only her eyes, towards me. Even more like a cat. Sorry, did that offend you?
全然。リツくん、何が面白いんだろうって純粋に気になっただけだよ。
She speaks at a leisurely pace, her mouth curving into a cat-like smile. Just thinking the way you're acting is cute. Kinda cat-like.
猫さん、おー。
You were always a cat. For some reason, Mary's eyes start to sparkle.
それはとっても嬉しい言葉だね。
I'm not sure it's all that. It was simply a compliment on my end, but their reaction is excessive. Maybe she's a huge fan?
猫さんはずっと憧れの存在だったから。
Same. Like you wished you were one?
ほら、もともと夜行性の生き物だし、親近感があってね。
Vampires and cats, huh? Bats have still a bad match, but it doesn't feel wrong. Cats have a whole mysterious and whimsical thing going for them. So you often see them with witches in the life.
夜の散歩とかしてると、顔を合わせてこんばんはみたいなことも多いんだよ。猫さんズの集会に行き合ったこともあるし。
Really? Wait, those are real? I thought it was just an urban legend that cats all met up in one spot.
あるよ。何のために集まってるのかまでは知らないけど。よかったら今度一緒に。って。
Maddie realizes she messed up and looks at me apologetically.
ごめんね。無神経なこと言っちゃって。
Nah, it's fine. I feel worse for you. I can't leave these grounds. Which means Mary and I can never go on a trip anywhere. I'm not the great guy to date if you're looking for variety.
ああ、でもそれは私も似たようなものだし、全然気にならないよ。
Mary smiles and shakes her head.
だから猫さんに憧れたんだもん。
Huh?
私はほら、気ままに日向ぼっことかできなかったから。夜は仲間のような親近感。けれど昼は遠い憧れの存在。それが猫さん。
Not until you suck up every ounce of Ritsu's blood. Ah, so that's what she means. You can be companions with them all around the clock now, though. It has its restrictions, but she can go out in the sun now.
そうだよ。リツくんのおかげ。
Natty happily nods and trots over to me and takes my hand.
遠くへお出かけとか私いいよ。今まで散々あちこち行ってきたし。むしろお家とかご近所でまったりデートこそ望むところだから。
Thank you. I squeezed back on Mary's hand. I imagined there was some truth in what she just said. Though there's no denying she only said it to try and cheer me up.
というわけで、リツくんも私と一緒に猫さんみたいにゴロゴロダラダラしよう。
Already on it. Whoa! Mary leads me by the hand and sits me on a chair. Okay, then she plops herself down on my lap.
ああ、思った以上にいい感じ。
Natty leans back into my chest as she tilts her head up. It's like she's getting into the same pose she was in when she kissed me in the greenhouse. No. Not quite, exactly. Unless she suddenly flew her butt right into your face. Mary?
毛づくろい。
She wraps her nose up against me as she kisses me. It tickles as she moves from my cheeks to my jaw.
リツくんの髪結構綺麗だよね。
Her hands wrap around the back of my head, my hair flowing through her fingers. This actually feels really nice.
リツくんもしてして。
Natty rests her head on my shoulder and closes her eyes. I'd be lying if I said I didn't find this embarrassing, but not enough to hesitate. I copy what Mary did, kissing her cheeks and jaw as I run my hands through her hair.
いい気分。
Everything feels pleasant, from her warm skin to her silky hair. And who could forget about those soft, squeezy cheeks? Would have been funny if the audience is still somehow watching after who knows how much time passed since the Vampire Act. And think to themselves, wow, this series is going on for so long. I mean, this play is going on for so long. I feel so comfortable I could nod right off to sleep.
あったかくて気持ちいいね。
It seems Maddie feels the same. This time I opt not to kiss her, but to nuzzle my face into hers. If one of us were to swallow right now, would you definitely hear it? It really is a mystery. I've slept with so many girls, but never has physical contact with any of them felt like this. I've fallen for Mary, and she's fallen for me too. It's a normal thing for people our age, but it's so new and exciting for me. I feel bliss welling up in my chest, and not the kind I get from sex.
なんだか眠くなってきちゃった。
Me too. I snuggle up to Mary's slender frame as she yawns and proceeds to close my eyes. Sitting sure seems like a good idea right now. And now it's ruined. Only one person could have such awful timing.
電話鳴ってるよ、いつくん。
I'm trying to ignore it.
まあまあ、重要な用事かもしれないし。
Not if it's you know who, it isn't. Unfortunately, it probably won't stop ringing until I answer it. I let out a great sigh as I take the call.
あれ呼ばわりはひどいですね。我が愛しのご主人様。
It's the devil, exactly! As predicted! It sucks that I can't even be happy about guessing right. Maris guessed who it is from the look on my face. The fuck do you want? What is it?
そう不機嫌な声を出さなくてもいいでしょう。お楽しみの時間を邪魔したことはお詫びしますがね。
Yeah, like he didn't do this on purpose. Getting in the way was the devil's main goal here, I'm sure of it.
わははは、まさしくその通りです。でも他にちゃんとした理由だってあるんですよ。
Well, get to it then. I don't want to have to talk to you for a second longer than necessary.
釣れないですね。誰のおかげで劇が大成功したと思ってるんですか。もう自画自賛してしまいますが、実に見事な演出だったでしょ。タイミングもセンスも完璧。急なアドリブにもきっちり対応。
Yeah, you did great. I'm only speaking the truth so the devil can have this one. You do have to be a fool to think that means I owe you anything, though.
感謝してもらいたいなんて全然思っていないんだからね。
Get the corny acting a rest and get on with whatever you need here. If I keep letting the devil lead the conversation, we'll be here until midnight.
いいね。一言お祝いの言葉を差し上げるべきかなと思いまして。
For the play going well?
それもありますが、あなたがそこの吸血鬼と両思いになったことにですよ。その沈黙は意外だということの表現ですか？
Yeah, I wouldn't have thought you do even know the meaning of congratulations.
そんなことはありません。悪魔は快楽原則に忠実ですからね。むしろ祝うのはお手の物です。
That still doesn't explain why you do be happy about me and Mary. Mary breaks up straight. It seems she's been listening closely to our conversation. Oh right, she's still on our lab. I mean...
愛が奇跡に打ち勝つって話ですか？
So it was listening to that. Originally it was Mary's idea?
救世主や宗教的に偉大な人は基本的には自分以外の誰をも平等に扱う人だよね。もちろん家族や愛する人はいるけれど、それでも愛する人と他の何もかもを天秤にかけて平等や公平を選べてしまう人、自分すらも犠牲にできてしまう人、そういう孤独な人だからこそ救世主になれる。
Essentially, falling in love with someone can make these people lose what made them unique.
いやー、いいですよね。僕も大好きですよ。
Liar.
今だから言いますがね、まあ見立ては悪くなかったですよ。実際ちょっと邪魔しないとかなーって思ってましたもん。しかしですね、いやはやさすがはご主人様、選んだカードが良かった。とんでもない強運ですよ。
What do you mean? The jovial tone I'm used to hearing has changed, leaving me feeling uncomfortable. It sounds like the voice of someone assured of their victory.
いや、今も警戒はしてるんですよ。僕にとっては想定外の存在ですから。メアリー・ハーカーは。ただし彼女のおかげでやりやすくなった部分も確実にある。
So you changed your mind on her?
どうやら彼女はあなたにいい影響を与えているようですからね。
In a way that's good for you, I take it.
さてね、それはご想像にお任せしましょう。ただ一つ言っておくとすれば、僕の基準は全てあなたのためになるかどうかです。ともあれご主人様、この度は誠におめでとうございました。
The devil whispers while suppressing a laugh before the call ends.
今の悪魔さんからだよね。
Oh no, it was the Grand Priest Zena or whatever. Yes! Stat bitch! Bad appearance into my face as I put away my phone.
何の用だったの？
To congratulate us, apparently.
え？何のお祝いなの？それ。
For a moment, I hesitate. Should I be telling her everything the devil said? I should, even if the devil was just trying to fan our anxiety. For a successful performance, and also for our relationship. Well.
ああ。
Mary starts blushing, averting her eyes in embarrassment.
そっか、そうだよね。バレバレなんだよね、きっと。あれが単なる劇のためのアドリブだなんて思わないよね、やっぱり。他の人も気づいてるよね。
I think so, yeah. They do all figured out how I felt before we put on the play, anyway.
改めて人の口から言葉として聞くと、なんかすごく照れくさい。
Mary starts squirming on my lap. It's so adorably cute that I find myself squeezing her in my arms.
リツくん？
Just, do you like each other? So, Mary places her arms over mine. She can feel how earnest I am about this.
本当にいいんだよね。
Nettie squeezes down. She's trembling slightly, still unused to feeling this happy. For as much as Mary doesn't seem like a vampire, that's what she is. Our lifespans are different and we can't start a family together. Then there's also me being stuck on these grounds. That means that for as long as she's with me, she's bound here too. If you are, then I am Mary.
それじゃ永久ループだよ。私だってリツくんさえ良ければそれでいいもん。
We both smile, knowing we share how we feel. The devil's words are still playing on my mind, but I think I'll be able to manage as long as I have Mary around.
夢みたいだけど夢じゃないんだよね。
We could try and see if we can both have the same dream.
あ、いいかもそれ。
Mary giggles before shutting her eyes again and pressing her head back on my shoulder.
本当にありがとう、リツくん。こんな穏やかな時間を過ごせる日が来るなんて私思ってなかったよ。